I just watched the opening cinematic, which explained nothing, revealed just about nothing. So we're just gonna go to wherever this fucking house is, which I have not an idea. So it's not that way. She looks kind of thrilled. Oh, I'm definitely need to take a shit. She definitely needs to take a shit. No, for real. Does anybody notice she just spotted over there? This is survival horror. A bitch can fight. Uh-oh. My first thingy. Celeste Felton is missing. Missing since Thursday, October 14th, 1971. Last seen at 4 p.m. at the recreation ground. In some text I can't read right now. Her date of birth is in February 1958. Well, what year are we in right now? She's been missing. Oh my gosh. She was wearing a white dress with bows and a white shoe. Was she in her she was in her Sunday's best. Yeah, I think it's just this way. Oh. What do we have here? I always feel anxious when looking at some icons. Icons and mirrors. Well, bitch, when's the last time you looked in a mirror? Because you need to powder your nose. Do your eyelashes real quick. Ombre yourself up with this little green. Bitch, I don't care what year it is.
Who is it?
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Reed from the Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello? Anyone?
Just try to let myself in. Just sneak it. They hung up on me, but I'm just gonna walk my way right onto the property. Nobody's gonna catch me. I think I can crouch. I can't crouch right now. Well, I would go to the front door first. Actually, she sounded more like like she was gonna munch on her snatch. I'll have to work on it. First and foremost, let's run the fuck out of here, cause bitch. Oh, okay. Alright. It's one of those games. Bitch, are you out of breath? Yeah, check your heel. Your heel's still intact. You're good. Alright, you're good. Alright. It's just a couple of stairs, bitch. There's nothing interesting. I don't know what that is, but I feel like I can just pluck it right off there and put it in my purse. I'm gonna need all this shit. There's a shovel right here. Bitch. Shit, I'm trying to get in on this door.
Hello? The gate was open.
The
Are you there?
The gate was open.
Hello?
Is anyone there? She sounds like a little lost fucking kid. That's what she sounds like. It's like the Bart Simpson voice actor, who I believe is also the voice actor for Naruto. Oh. Bitch, figure something out. There's nothing else? Oh, hold up. Let's go to the back door. Bitch, catch your breath. Stop checking your heel. You're good. You're just having an asthma attack. I don't know why you got so much anxiety. Oh my gosh.
Good evening.
Miss Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Scientific Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do
Force
you
your way,
want?
bitch.
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways, probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's
Oh,
pathology.
no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been
Bitch, you can't put out your cigarette before you just walk into someone's house?
Because of a disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
So go and take a shower, bitch. Gonna force my way into the house with a cigarette. Bitch, show me to where we're going.
This way.
Thanks for the trophy, bitch.
Bad habit.
Smoking?
Yes, such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your health, but it's also very expensive. Money and time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
Do you assist Mr. Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
What can you tell me about her?
I met her just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
That's weird. Bitch, pick up the pace. Oh my god.
This way, please.
If you can't walk in those heels, you could always take them off.
Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Time to be nosy. I can't run. The coronation of a virgin. The young girl gazes into the sky above with stunned eyes, and light hits her. But something's out of place. From the dark sky that threatens, storms are descending the hideous hands of stranger creatures. This picture makes me feel uncomfortable. Notary, patron, entrepreneur, and even entomologist with a green thumb. This nigga is just plucking insects and plants and shit, preserving them in photo frames around his study. Oh, I done ended up in a... still can't run back here. You can't get a little jog, bitch? There's nothing back here. You could have blocked me from going back here. And I can't go into... Time to snoop in the desk. Mr. and Mrs. Felton's farm. Rosso Gallo closes. Danger of contamination. Wyman and Felton's indicated for alleged criminal activity against consumers and production employees. October 2nd, 1971. The Rosso Gallo farm, Pride of the Gallows, closed due to suspected contamination. It has been reported that many products have been infected by toxic pollen that could be the cause of severe parasitosis. The owner, Ariana Gallo, top right. Her husband, the notary Richard Felton, bottom right. Professor and company's partner, Albert Elias Wyman, are under investigation. Later has been allegedly accused by Felton himself of having used the company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from residents at the company's headquarters, the Ashmans, who managed the building and supervised the Harvesters, the sisters of the adjoining convent. Among the reported symptoms, painful ulcers, vomiting, proliferation of parasites, and in some cases, keratosis photosensitivity. Following the heavy allegations, both the Feltons and the Ashmans received numerous threats from Wyman himself, who has been removed from the Order of Physicians today. Wyman stated he was shocked by the charges and pointed his finger at his former business partner, Richard Feldman. He personally funded me. It is worth noticing that Felton himself, like his father, promoted and funded the Phenoxyl Project, a drug which Wyman himself was nominated for the prestigious Medicine Award in 1957, but that was retired from the market a few years later due to disastrous side effects. Meanwhile, even at Felton's house, which was used as the location for production distribution, the activity ceases. As a result of the scandal, the Ashmans and the Feltons also broke off any kind of relationship. As a matter of fact, the Ashmans claim a substantial refund for the damages they suffered because even their children have been infected, and as a consequence, used as unaware test subjects. The authorities assume that the contamination was developed from the groundwater, not only used by the irrigation of nearby plantations, but also as a common source for the Ashmans and the 12 sisters of the nearby monastery. Damn, there's another side? Ooh. You damned son of a bitch. See what they wrote about me on the news? You wanted to tarnish me, but I'll get back at you. Oh, surely I will. Starting with your daughter. Do you believe she doesn't know who her father is? I'm sure she would be glad to know that she is his daughter. Show you've got balls. Take your own responsibilities. What am I saying? Balls. You never got balls. Bitch, put this shit down. Someone's angry.
Do you believe in God, miss?
Well, it would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God. but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down. Dr. Reed, I suppose?
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria. Yes, see if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
You're diagnosed? 1958?
Yes, indicatively. Some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency? Overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates? Phenoxyl? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter, Celeste, has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash in the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter...
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told you.
How about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with this, but I won't tolerate... I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or has you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm talking about?
Who are you, and why did you come here? Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss Reed, if that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please, leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
Mr. Felton.
You know the way. How do you even...
How do I do what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life. Mrs. Felton. Are you here?
This goodbye will be the chance to reach my land for me and then a whole new world.
Please, Mrs. Felton.
What happened, my dear? The record player got jammed again, right? Yes, I know. You keep on telling me we need to buy the new gadgets on the market. Promise, promise, promise. How can I say no to you? Now get some rest, love. My little Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Stop, bitch! Don't go away. I have a gift for you.
Oh shit.
Stop! This is not a place for tourists. You weren't invited.
No!
Oh,
Please!
this is not funny. I'll make you swallow your own tongue. Fucking cocks! Who was it?
I don't understand. The stairs aren't there anymore. This nigga was slashing and gashing at me. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. This nigga locked me in.
I knew it! You slut! Where do you think you're going? Dr. Reed, do you really think you'll get away with this? Do you think I'm enjoying your stupid game?
Take this!
Fucking cocksucker! Nothing left to eat. It's all moldy.
molded.
Bitch, are you okay?
Would you like me to enjoy your stupid game? Who likes to snoop inside people's houses? This is my house. You cannot do this. Seems like we have some company. I need another session. I really need it. Put the damn pills! I need to take my pills.
Oh my god. I really need it. E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I-O.
I need to take my pills.
Dr. Reed, are you doing some overtime? Stop, you stupid bitch! I will make you regret you were born!